I'm confused is what we're going to do. I know I heard you. We're skipping loud and clear. I followed through. I ended up here. I don't want to think. I may never understand. This would be that my heart is broken, part of your plan. We can't get it all in. So, and I'm using also purpose. So we're going to say, my heart broken, your, because this is sign for God, your plan. When I try to pray, when I try to pray, we can't get it all in. So we're going to say, I try, and as you're going out with try, you're bringing it up to pray. All she has got, we're going to use have. And we're going to say, I have hurt, and these 4 words, proclaiming, you're like, not proclaiming, announcing. This is a sign for word, this is a sign for word. So we're going to say, I have hurt 4 words, and then you're going to just barely go out, and then you're going to go straight into thy will be done, thy will be done, thy will be. This is the word for want, will be. You're adamant that you want God's will to be done. So on the third, thy will be done, and you'll know why in a little bit. I'm going to change this third one as thy will be done. I know you're good, but this doesn't feel good now. I know you, it's God. I know you think of things I could never think about. And this is where it gets tricky. It's hard to count all joy. We're going to put all and joy as one because it's already that same motion. So it's hard to count all joy. Confused or distracted. We're going to use that if you have time as you learn it. I can't get that in when I'm doing it right at this time, space of time. So it's going to be hard, count, joy, and then distracted, noise, trying to make sense of all your promises. That's all we have time for is promises. That's the sign for promises. Sometimes I stop, remember that you're God, and I am not, and then we're going to spell so, S-O, S-O, and we're going to do S-O up to thy. Will be done, thy will be done, thy will be done. Like a child on my knees, all that comes to me is. So that's why I'm bringing a different, instead of doing thy will be done. You're anticipating that real fast line coming in. So on that third, thy will be done. Okay? Like a child, on my knees, all that comes to me is thy will be done, thy will be done thy will. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. And you don't bring it all the way down. You're pointing up. Lord also has another sign this way. You have a K for king, sash, or Lord, sash. But we're going to do it this way because you have time in the song. I think it would be pretty. So I know you hear me, Lord. And while you're here, Lord, you're going to bring it down, your as God, your plans for me, goodness you have in store. We're using future. It's almost like will with a W, only you're using a palm of your hand. So goodness you have in store. I know you hear me, and I'm going to bring my hands up in a quick little prayer of hands because you're praying to God. You have a relationship with God. So I'm going to back up again. It's goodness you have in store. I know you hear me. I know you see me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness, that's good. Goodness you have in store. So thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Like a child on my knees, all come to me. Is thy will be done, thy will be done. And the third, thy will be done at the end of the song will continue. Thy will be, because the song is slowing down. And then there's a big pause here with music. You can just kind of, this is like the sign language, like you're waiting. That you want done, you could kind of filter that out and kind of be bringing it back in as you're kind of bringing your hands down. And then do, I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. And you're going to pause and then go on and bring it all the way back down into kind of like a thank you, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Okay? So I'm going to have you all stand up and do thy will be done first. Okay?